What's up, everybody? It's your man, Russ Mitchell, Homesick Buckeye. I'm here with Adam Lacey, Carnivore Today, Alia Wells. I got my man D. Holly, Carnivore Damon. Welcome to the Cookout. We grilling, baby.
We grilling, baby.
All right. So what's happening?
First things first, everybody. Got to do a scurvy check. In the comments, let us know if you have scurvy. We'd like to know if you've died in the last 24 hours. Okay, Adam, scurvy check time.
Not today.
Not today. Okay, that's good news. Damon?
Not today.
Not today. All right. And Mr. Homesick Buckeye, what about you?
No, but I might have picked up something at that summit I was at. I don't know. I might have picked up something. I ain't been home long enough, so we'll see. I don't know.
How about you, Alia?
Not yet. Haven't had scurvy yet. Not yet today.
Awesome.
Okay, next question before we continue. What is the highest carbohydrate meal you've eaten since the last episode? Truth? Confessions, people.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
All right, Damon, you're up.
I had pizza. Keto pizza.
Whoa.
What? What's a keto pizza?
Keto pizza.
So it was chicken. It was ground chicken for the crust.
Oh.
And I had some unsweetened, there was no sugar added, marinara sauce, and mozzarella cheese.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
did you have like bad effects? How was your body afterwards? How did you feel? Was it okay?
I was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I was pretty good. I had the apple cider vinegar before I ate, so lower the effects, but
yeah, exactly.
it is what it is. I just had this craving for it, so I'm like, haven't had it in a while, so yeah, I was all right.
There you go. And Adam, what about you?
I had a
Confessions.
handful of kettle corn. That was it.
What?
That was it.
How much sugar is in that kettle corn?
I have no idea. But yeah, it was pretty delicious. But I was able to get right back on the wagon.
Oh, nice.
I only slowed down just a tiny bit. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you feel afterwards?
Not too bad. It wasn't
Oh.
much. It was a handful.
Okay.
Maybe 15 kernels or whatever. So.
Oh, nice.
But I was starving. We were at an event, and the lines for all the hot dogs and everything else were literally 120 people long, and there was 3 food trucks, and the only thing that didn't have a line was the kettle corn. So, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. So I actually don't think I've eaten any carbohydrates except what would be in beef, butter, bacon, or eggs. Because if I do, I feel really bad, physically really bad. But I don't know if I'm lying. I don't know if I forgot.
yeah. That's a good one, Ollie. That's good.
I'm pretty sure I haven't had any carbohydrates, but
Yeah.
I will take note for next week. All right,
Nice.
Russ, confession time.
Okay. Hey, look, I keep it real, man. I got no shame in my game at all, folks. I keep it all the way real. I'm living my life. Okay. On the way home from the Keto Summit, of all things, I stopped at Taco Bell and I had a beef burrito supreme and a sweet tea. That is the truth. That is true. It was about 1:00 in the morning. I hadn't eaten anything the whole day. And I will have you know, just so you know, you hypocrites, I went on to the Taco Bell website and I got the nutritional information for my burrito and my sweet tea. And I will have you know it was 80 carbs. So I am still keto because it was under 100 for the day. So how about that?
Nice.
There you go.
Roll that up and
go.
smoke it.
Question.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you
Smoke
go.
your Taco Bell.
Hey. Yeah. Say that. What'd you say, Holly?
Smoke your Taco Bell.
That's right.
Russ,
So yes, it was.
How did you
but
feel
what's the-
after eating that? That's what I want to know.
Great. I wish I ordered 2, but that would have not been keto.
They'll put you over.
Would not have been keto. That would have taken me out of
So-
Listen, I'm living my life. Don't judge me. I've already told y'all, man. If y'all listen, I'm going home next month. If y'all see me in the White Castle drive-through, if you even look at me funny, I'm gonna burn that sumbitch down. I'm just telling you right now. Don't judge me. Yeah. What are you laughing at, kettle corn? What are you laughing at?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, White Castle's the worst. That's the worst. At least go to
Now,
In-N-Out.
hey, you speak for yourself. You speak for yourself. But yes, I will be doing that, and I will probably not get the large vanilla shake that I used to get with my White Castles. That I could say I won't be doing. But yeah, so I live my life. I'm not, I was carnivore for 2 days, and it was 1:00 in the morning. It was late, and hey, I had a burrito and a sweet tea.
There you
Listen,
Hey,
I can't
give and
undo it. Listen, I've lost
Give and take.
35 pounds. I'm not going to gain it back with that burrito. Matter of fact, if I lose another 35 pounds, I'm going to get 2 burritos and 2 sweet teas. Listen, how about that? All you low carb, judgmental people, yeah, just stay away from me. I will chop you in the throat. I'm telling you, leave me alone.
Low carb centers.
Hey, look, I ain't
Yeah.
been on keto that long, so I still got a little of that anger in me. That high carb anger is still in me. So
That's pretty thug.
yeah.
He's going thug life on it.
There you
Okay.
go. So there you have it. There it
So-
is.
Thank you for your confession. You've been forgiven.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta talk to the Reverend. I gotta pay my ketogenic tithe to the Reverend.
All right. I heard a rumor that you were at Russ at a keto conference this weekend. Is that true or false?
Yes, I was at the Keto Summit, and I had a great time. I've had some of the clips up on my site for those that haven't seen it. Homesick Buckeye on my YouTube channel. It was so great to meet everybody and all that. Shout out to my keto cuties, my low carb ladies. Shout out to listen. Okay, a couple things I got to say. One, and this is not a joke. Okay, this might be the only thing I say the whole night. It's not a joke. I could not have made it 3 months ago. I could have never made it to that conference because it was a 1,000-mile walk from like the rooms to the conference area, and I couldn't have made it from my car to my hotel room. They'd have had to give me a B12 shot and a Gatorade IV. I'm just telling you, I couldn't have made it. But this year I was able to make it. I was running on fumes that last day, but I was grateful and thankful that I was able to make it at all because 3 months ago, no shot. So I'm grateful for that. It was cool. You got there, and this is a shot. I got to say this. I hope I'm not offending any sponsor or anything. When we got there, they gave us a goodie bag, and it basically was a keto trick-or-treat bag. I mean, that's basically what it was. I mean, they might as well just handed you the thing and said, welcome to the Keto Summit trick-or-treat, okay? Because it was full with candy, keto candy. Shout out to all those who ate the keto candy the first night. That was me, baby. It was gone by day one. Shout out to all. I'm telling you, but no, it was great. And shout out to my Clubhouse crew. I met a whole new group of friends from Clubhouse and all that. And I actually made a video and did a song. This one goes out, like I said, to all my folks. We're going to debut it here. It's going to be on my site, but we're going to debut the video here on the Cookout for everybody to see. Hit it up. This one goes out to all my keto cuties and the lovely low-carb ladies that I met at the Keto Summit in Orlando. Hey, B, I told you I got you. This one goes out to you. I set out on a low-carb way about a year ago, hoping I could lose some weight along the keto road. But I got lost a time or two, had a donut, well, it was a few. I couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. Every donut shop led me to where you are. Every ice cream cone, every Snickers bar pointed me on my way into your low carb arms. This much I know is that God bless that keto road that led me straight to you. Yup, it's your man, Homesick Buckeye. You know I got the keto hits, and a special shout out to my Clubhouse family, except for you, Janelle, because I slid into your DMs and you didn't slide back. But I'll catch y'all on the next one.
That's awesome.
There you have it. There you have it. There you
So you
have
got
it.
some feedback.
Nice.
Well, somebody's always got
Molly.
something to say. Somebody's always got something.
It was nice. I said beautiful song. I loved it. I almost started crying.
Oh well,
I'm
you're right,
serious.
probably.
No.
You look at you said you almost lied. You lied earlier in the show. I don't believe you. But thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Ollie. Yeah, it was
You're
great, man. It was great to meet everybody. We're going to do big things, and counting down the day is still 2024. So there you have it.
Nice.
Well, Carrie, leave in the comment.
Hey, Gary's here.
Nice.
Oh, what's up? Shout out
How's
to
it going,
Gary. What's up?
Gary?
What's up, baby? You need to get a link and come on in, brother. I don't know why you're sending in chats, man. Send him a link. Bring him on in here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, what we got next, folks?
What do we got next?
Who we bringing in?
Don't we have some special guests?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we got somebody stopping by the cookout here. Who's stopping by the cookout today, family?
All right.
The one and only JT from
All right.
Poco Moonshine family.
Oh,
grilling, baby.
Oh,
We grilling.
There it is, everybody. Oh, we grilling, baby. Yeah,
What's
what's
going on,
happening,
JT?
JT?
Man, you got the voice of voices, man. Like you should be doing
Oh.
commercials.
Come on, man. I just
Telling you, that was good.
I just do silly songs, brother. But hey, listen,
I like
one thing I got to say, brother. Anybody with the moonshine in the name, baby, is my kind of people. You family, brother. You family. Yeah. Hey, but don't get. Hey, look, Ollie's a drunk. Don't get her started. I'm just telling you, right? That's why she's in. Hey, that's why she's in. That's why she's in Colombia right now. That's why she's in Colombia. They don't had to drag her out of too many places.
I did see your video with Dr. Barry. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you, brother. Yeah, he's a good dude, cool guy. He's gonna come on the cookout too. He said, but first he got to give me back the $20 that he owes me. I'm gonna tell you, Doc, Barry, you owe me $20, Doc, and I ain't playing around. I want my money, Doc. I'll get it from somebody. Baby Beckett, he got it. I put a lien on one of them Tonka trucks or something, brother. I'm just telling you, I want my money, Doc.
Who else
But
we got in
anyway.
here? Alia, who else is here?
Oh, we got my friend, the former fatty.
Former
Oh, look
There
at
you
this. Oh, Nicole,
Oh,
buddy.
well,
fat girl.
I was about to go back to bed. I was like, they don't want me to come on.
Yeah, man. That was Ollie. We wanted you to come on, but that was Ollie didn't want you to come on.
Blame it on me.
What's going on, family? You all right?
We're
Oh,
all
what's up,
good, man.
Chad?
Yeah, I did get a
JT,
super
hey.
chat, and I am donating that to any super chats I get. I'm donating to Kerry and his carnivore documentary. So I just wanted to let anybody know on my live stream, if they're super chatting, the donations go to Kerry. We got to get this documentary made. So
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank
That's
you.
That's
awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, look, why don't we start with JT, man? JT, tell us what's going on with you and the family, brother. Tell us a little bit about yourself for those that don't know you out there.
yeah, what's going on with me? I just finished cooking up a steak for dinner, a little New York strip.
Okay.
But
All
yeah, I'm
right.
over here in Wisconsin, same state as Kerry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't know. I'd say about an hour away from Kerry, not too far, but eventually I'll make a plan to go up there. But otherwise, yeah, I got on the carnivore through Kerry, and I've been meeting all sorts of cool new people like you guys. So I appreciate you guys inviting me here and let me talk to you guys and have some fun, share some stories, and just kick it.
Yeah, so let's
Sure.
start with the name of your channel, man. Poco Moonshine. Now that's
Yeah.
not your everyday kind
No,
of channel name,
no.
brother. Where does that come from, and what's up with that?
Yeah, actually, it has actually nothing to do with alcohol.
Oh, imagine that.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
it's
Good
actually-
answer. Good answer. That's a
it's
good answer.
it's actually the name of a small pond up in Butternut, Wisconsin, and it's on private property. And I happened to sneak in there with my dad one day, and we had the greatest fishing ever until we got kicked out. But the little sign, it was a little wood sign, and it had written on there in paint. It said Poco Moonshine, and it was just a nice family fun adventure. And I said, man, the universe brought me here for a reason. Like Poco Moonshine is just gonna shine around the world now. So that's where I got that from. It comes from a nice family adventure that I had with my father, and I wanted to continue that with my family and my son, and that's why my YouTube is more in the family niche. So I just I thought it'd be cool to make a channel and create all sorts of memories and videos that I might never have made unless I made the channel. So that's kind of where
That's awesome.
came from.
Awesome.
That's a good story, man.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, you're on there doing all kind of shenanigans with the family. Tell us about your family, brother. You got wife, kids, dogs, fish. What you got going on?
Yeah, I got a wife, and I've got a 1.5-year-old son. My wife is on the carnivore diet too, actually. I think she's on day 25 now, and she's down 23 pounds.
Whoa.
Awesome.
I mean, she's
Wow.
almost doing a pound a day. I mean, she's killing it. I'm really proud of her. And
that's awesome, man.
And I got 2 dogs. I got 2 Chihuahuas. One's Chiweenie. He's a Chihuahua wiener dog. So he's a Chiweenie. And then the other one is a Jack Chi. He's a Jack Russell Chihuahua. So he kind of looks like remember Reading Rainbow, the Wishbone dog?
Right.
He looks kind of like Wishbone, but mixed with a Chihuahua. It's really cute. But yeah, that's my little family, man. 2 dogs and a son and a wife, man. Just for now.
I love that, man. Now, when did you you said you're before? What made you do that? And what was your motivation for that?
Yeah, I had a lot of IBS and sleep apnea, and years ago, from being stupid, I got in a car accident, car racing, and I got 3 discs in my back that are out of alignment. And I had all sorts of issues. I just wasn't feeling good. Every time after I ate, I would throw up my food, or I'd have to lay in a hot tub with the IBS. And then you start getting depressing thoughts. And then I had a lot of episodes with the sleep apnea, but I had 3 times where, and even after waking up, I'm walking around the house, everything. I got my arms in the air. I just couldn't wake my lungs up, to the point where, like, the 3rd time, I just couldn't wake my lungs up so long. I hit my knees. I couldn't breathe. I was like, dude, this is it, man. And, it doesn't really matter your age. If you're not loving yourself and making good decisions, you're going to drive yourself right into the dirt. Doesn't matter what age you are. So I realized at that moment, I still wanted to be here. I wanted to talk to people like you and meet people like you guys. And, I wanted to love myself. And so I set out on a mission now to love myself and live my best life with my second opportunity I have here. And I want to help other people to love themselves, man, because I feel like the more we love ourselves, the more you appreciate yourself and everybody around you, and you want to send love to people around you because you love yourself. And it's not a selfish thing. It's just, how can you love anybody if you don't even love yourself?
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. I love that thing. Well, man, tell the people where they can find you, brother, and where your channel is, and how to reach out to you if they want to.
They can look up at Poco Moon Fam is the handle, or the Poco Moonshine family. They can type that on. Either way, they'll find me. I got a couple thousand subscribers, and I really appreciate adding in the carnivore content, because as much as I like the family niche, and I'll still be doing my family videos, but I'm adding in the carnivore content because it's just too important to not help somebody out there who maybe felt like I did, whether it's IBS or sleep apnea or whatever. So if you guys can relate to me, or, want me to help encourage you, or, whatever, give you some support or whatever, just reach out to me on my YouTube and drop a comment in any video, man. I'm here to help any one of you guys. Any of you guys on the video, anybody watching the stream, I'm here to help.
Yeah, man. Listen, you're gonna be around, brother. You're gonna be. It's not the last time you'll be here, man. But we certainly appreciate it. We're ketogenic. It's the Keto Cookout, and anybody in the keto family is welcome. For those who may not know, ketogenic life. If you're 100 grams of carbs or less, you're ketogenic. And that's what we care about. There's all different ends of the spectrum. You can be carnivore, ketovore, keto, heretofore, metaphor, everybody. Even if you're just thinking about it and you're not even sure what it is, come on in, man. We'll help you out with that too, man. We are keto evangelists, It's a big tent. So that's awesome, man. Well, we appreciate you stopping by, brother. And like I said, you'll definitely we'll see you again.
Yeah, and I just need you guys to raise my awareness a little bit. What's scurvy? I don't know, so I have to ask.
Scurvy is
raise my awareness.
A disease that you get when you apparently don't have enough vitamin C, and it is thought that you will get scurvy on the carnivore diet because you don't take in enough vitamin C. But the truth of the matter is, when you're taking 0 carbohydrates in, and Nicole can explain this way better than I can, actually, you don't need as much vitamin C when you're not loaded full of sugar.
So what does scurvy actually do? What happens when you get scurvy?
Nicole?
Listen, we are not turning this into the medical, the doctor's hour there, but go ahead quickly, Nicole.
It's a vitamin C deficiency that causes weakness, fatigue, sore arms, legs, and in some carnivore cases who think they have scurvy, gingivitis.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm feeling good, so no scurvy.
So on some pirate ship, like hundreds of years ago, doctors and people were dying of scurvy and then some doctors started giving them lime. So that I'm probably half BSing here.
You're just half BSing.
No, but doctors were giving lime to get rid of the scurvy, so therefore the vitamin C. Also, if you're old like I am and you watch Gilligan's Island, there was a whole scurvy episode because
I've got the hat to match Gilligan's Island, so I definitely saw Gilligan.
There was a whole scurvy episode because they ran out of oranges.
You scurvy dog.
Well, thanks for enlightening me. I appreciate it, guys.
Hey, no problem, brother. We do what we can here. We do what we can. But so anyway, we're going to keep the show moving there, but we appreciate you coming by, JT, brother. And be sure to come back again to the Cookout. Hit us one time with the We Grillin' Baby on the way out. We Grillin' Baby, and I got an interview with Adam too. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm going to be grilling up Adam soon. That's what I'm grilling next.
There you go.
Likewise.
And if anybody else wants to grilled up, just hit me up.
We're going to talk soon.
All right, brother.
We'll talk about Lake
Appreciate you.
Geneva.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Thanks, JT. Have a good one.
All right. My man JT.
Now we got to get on to Nicole.
Check him out. Yes, Nicole is here. What's happening, Nick?
I don't think I can follow that.
Of course, you're going to have to.
Oh, no.
Your streams.
Oh, no. But I have sounds. I don't know that they work, though.
Okay. All right. Hey, well, if you can't follow it, we appreciate you coming, Nicole. We'll see you next time.
Hey.
Hey, you couldn't follow. I'm not sure. I'm teasing you, sis. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. I just finished up an interview with Jason Bonnickson right before this stream. So I haven't had any water or a bathroom break. So I might have scurvy right now. Actually,
okay, all right.
Might have scurvy. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. All right, so let's get to it. You and Nicole. Listen, this is going to be good YouTube, but you guys need to box. I want to see it. I got front.
Who's boxing? Who's boxing?
Hey, look, aren't you and Alia have some?
No, we kissed and made up. We kissed and made up.
Yeah, we made out.
What?
Yeah.
Well, who the hell wants to see that? I need to start. Hey, listen, you wouldn't be saying that if you knew what she said about you on the last episode of the Cookout.
Oh, what did she say? What did she say? I showered today, so I can't smell.
I can't remember, but she said something about what you know about nutrition. If it wouldn't be enough to start a fire or something. I can't remember.
See, you can tell you're making shit up because you have no idea what you're saying right now.
Hey, this is a PG show. Don't get bad.
If you've seen my videos, you know I have a hard time with PG. I try. I'll try though.
Well, you won't. Yeah, you won't on this show. I can promise you that. You will have an easy time with PG on this show. Right? Love you, sis, but we got to keep it for the family. It's the family show.
All right. Family show. I apologize.
got you. But tell us about yourself, Nick. We love you. You know we love you, sis. Tell us about yourself and what's going on for the people that don't know you.
Oh boy. So I'm Nicole. My YouTube channel is Former Fat Girl. And as the title of my channel says, I'm a former fat girl. So I used to be almost 100 pounds overweight. Similar to JT, I had sleep apnea, diagnosed sleep apnea. So I did have the CPAP machine, the Darth Vader mask, which my husband thought was really, really hot. I had high blood pressure. Obviously, I was clinically obese, chronically inflamed. Just my health was going down the toilet. So when the thing happened in 2020, I started to, I was furloughed from my federal government job. But because of the CARES Act, for those living in the United States, I will still get my full-time salary. So for 2020, I was a professional athlete. I just started working out an hour or two every day, and that's where I started to drop the weight. So I lost about 50 pounds doing that. And then I decided to get educated, further my education in nutrition, just to help me further my weight loss and health journey. So I got a couple certifications, got formal education. And so far I'm down 65, 70 pounds. No longer have sleep apnea, no longer have high blood pressure, the arthritis, bursitis, tendonitis, all the itises in my surgical knee.
Yeah.
The doctor said at some point I would need a partial knee replacement because they didn't think I would ever be back to normal again. I am now able to go up and down stairs. I can sit and stand without discomfort. I'm fully mobile now, and I didn't think I would ever be fully mobile. So I am healthier now in my 40s than I ever was in my 20s and 30s. And I started my channel just from being peed off. PG. See, I did good. I could do this.
I love you. Thank you, sis. Thank you.
From being peed off, because my formal training is BS. It led me to poor health, and I just was really, really mad. So I started my YouTube channel, and other people in the nutrition space can share the similar story where we're all kind of peed off when we realize what we've been taught has been not right. I just want to spread the message and specifically work with, others in the nutrition and healthcare space to kind of partner up and team up. And I do have some physician assistants and registered dietitians and whatnot coming onto my channel actually this month. So that's my ultimate goal, is to band together with people in this industry to kind of form a coalition, if you will, to help spread the message to others in our industry to kind of fix our industry. So that's my ultimate goal.
That is great, because I tell you, the medical establishment, in my opinion, is part of the problem in many cases, not really part of the solution. And a lot of folks are scared of this way of living, scared of this lifestyle. I was one of them for a long time because of everything you've been taught. And you've got doctors telling people, don't do this, this thing is ridiculous, it'll kill you, it'll clog your arteries, give you heart attacks, all this kind of stuff. So, people have enough to overcome just with their personal food cravings and things of that nature, addictions, to hear their doctor and their friends and family telling them all that stuff. For some people, it's just a mountain too big to climb. So, we need folks out there sharing their stories, as well as, working on the medical community, to do it. But yeah, it sounds like you're in good shape and ready to go. So I don't blame Ollie for not wanting to fight you.
Hey, she beat me in one area, I beat her in the other, so it's kind of like a truce and a draw.
Yeah.
It kind of evens out, and we just it's all good. No blood was drawn, no one was hurt. It's fine.
Well, I guess that's
blood
good.
drawn in September. I'm getting blood work in September. I'm getting my blood drawn in September.
Yeah.
I mean, no one had to eat Pop-Tarts. No one had to get scurvy because we had to eat Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Because my butt was not eating no brains.
Yeah.
Your butt wasn't eating brains?
No. It's PG. I couldn't say what I wanted to say. I'm trying.
That sounds like something on a Rick and Morty episode.
I don't know if you caught our stream last night. You would have heard Aaliyah's description of endometriosis and a dirty knife.
As a matter of fact, we might.
No, you didn't.
Do we have that, Adam?
You have that clip? You have that clip?
No, I don't have it. I don't have it. I didn't load that one.
Rusty knives.
That's it, the rusty knife. Yeah.
I send the guy a clip and he doesn't load it up. Yeah,
watch where you put that rusty knife. Front to back. Yeah.
We'll talk about that next time. We got a clip
Right.
of Little Miss.
We're
Little
ready
Miss
for
Potty Mouth
Nicole
over there.
and Alia.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay,
There you go.
okay.
Might have to put it on
In
repeat
all-
at some point, maybe. I
In
don't
all
know.
honesty, I was very angry that any doctor would advise a cancer patient that sugar was okay to eat. So I was
Yeah.
a little angry, and I'm sorry I dropped the F-bomb, but I'm not sorry about what I
You
said about
did.
that doctor.
That
you go.
F-bomb
Yeah,
is worse than anything I've ever said.
In your whole life.
That's
in
good.
my whole history of YouTube, which hasn't been very long.
Right.
I get you. I get you. So do you take individual clients, or you do coach? Do you have a special niche of any type, Nick, or what do you?
Yeah. So the name of my business is Dark Horse Nutrition. So I'm based just outside of Washington, D.C., so Northern Virginia. And yeah, I do one-on-one coaching, group coaching. I also am educated in senior nutrition, so 65 plus. So I am contracted with some home care services and senior communities because our aging population their health is terrible and what they're being fed is even worse. So my specialties are diabetes, obesity, and emotional eating, sugar addiction, those sorts of things. And then working with seniors, especially promoting the importance of fats and proteins, because literally their diets consist of 90% carbohydrates and desserts and sugary drinks. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, listen, we appreciate you coming by. You know, this won't be the last time you see Nicole. She's former fat girl, and I'm current fat guy. So you know, we got something we can do.
I got a coach for that. But hey, before I go, can you do me a favor, because you said I have to come on your channel? Uptown Girl, come on. Come on.
I actually came up with I came up with something for that. I came up with Keto girl, you've been living in a high carb world, and all you want to do is have the chance to fit back into your high school pants. That's why I call you a keto girl. A keto girl. There you go. You asked, you get it. I do what I can. I do what I can for the family.
I want to have you on my channel now. You win.
Absolutely. You wanted to have me on the channel before. Come on now. Don't lie. Don't lie.
All right. Well, thank you,
sis.
guys.
We love you. We love you, sis. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you later, guys.
We Grillin', baby.
We Grillin', baby.
Yeah. Yes, I love it. I love it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, Nicole.
See ya.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
I do what I can, man. Listen.
Nice.
Shout out to all my lovely low carb ladies, my keto cuties. But I can't talk about my carb low hoes. Okay, Adam said I can't do that. I can't do that. So we can't talk about that. You see that on the Homesick Buckeye channel.
Right. You want me to queue up the Rachel video?
Yeah, man, listen, we can do it if you want to take some questions. If we want to,
let's do that.
You know, whatever. I'm sure there's probably questions piling up.
Are there
that kind of stuff? So
there was one question.
tell me what's going on, Ollie. We got questions, Ollie.
Well, we got a super chat. This is on TJ. That was for TJ's channel. In case I can't make it to the live, wanted to hit the like and show some support. Have an amazing cookout. And he said any super chats he was sending over to Carrie at Homestead House.
Love that.
Yeah,
love that.
Love that. Awesome.
Yeah. Drop your questions in the chat, everyone. Now's the time. There are 39 people watching, so we expect 39 questions.
Not 20, 39.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Let's see who's here. Kim's in the house. Brooke, hello, Brooke. Brooke's here. Greg from My Weight Loss Life. Carrie's was or is here. Let's see.
Shout out to Greg. I've been trying to, the dude doesn't have an email list. I've been trying to reach out to him. He doesn't have an email listed on his site, so I don't know how to reach him.
Me? Did I email him? Oh, he emailed me. There you go.
Yeah. So put an email on your about page there, brother. I was trying to reach you.
Here we go.
Maybe he's trying to tell me something. I don't know.
We got our first question here. We had a question. It went away.
Nope.
I'll put the question back up.
Sorry about that.
Here, do a sound effect for losing the question.
Yeah, right. Hit the wrong button.
All right, Kimberly Lane. She says, "What is your favorite no time in a hurry carnivore meal?"
Shout out to Kim.
Hey, Kim. We love you, Kim. Damon, what's your answer to this question?
If I don't have any time, crispy bacon and eggs.
Nice. I'll second that. What about you, Adam?
Yep. Same. Well, without the bacon, just eggs. Super quick. Fry them up. Russ.
All right, Russ.
Clearly, it's a Taco Bell burrito and a sweet tea. But I'm not a carnivore. So we do have carnivores on here, but I'm not a carnivore. I'm a ketovore. I'm a keto, and sometimes I'm driving through Taco Bell. So I don't have a carnivore meal, but I do snack on boiled eggs and hot dogs and things like that if I'm trying to grab something to go. And then when I travel, I take my shakes with me, my Bickman shakes, I call them, but there's health code shakes. I'm going to do a video on those pretty soon, I think, because people ask about supplements and stuff. And I don't really take any supplements other than that. It's the only thing I would consider a supplement. But so, yeah.
Nice. Okay, I got to put something. This is from Kim. I need a sound effect, Adam.
Uh-oh.
Keto, that would be a great YouTube channel. I thought this was PG. I thought this was
no. Listen, you can if you can say it on 7:00 TV, you can say it here. Ho is not.
Okay.
I already have keto cuties, so I can't. They're not. Yeah, I can't do that.
Another question. Bella Brett, thank you, Bella. Question: I'm cooking a ribeye. What are y'all cooking for the cookout, Russ? What are we all cooking for the cookout?
Listen. You don't want anything I cook, but I don't know for the cookout. But I made some ground beef last night or the night before last the next day when I got back. I had some ground beef and I made something else I can't think of. Oh, I scrambled up some eggs and stuff for the next couple of days.
Nice. Damon?
I'm having a nice big ribeye tomorrow.
Oh, yummy.
Yep.
Yummy. Adam?
On the grill.
Nice.
Brisket, baby. Brisket.
Yeah, he made 100 pounds of brisket. He's probably gonna be eating it till the Labor Day.
Like 2 weeks.
Let's see.
Yep.
My husband made me some delicious steak today. And I think I ate like 1.5 pounds of steak. I'm very full. I overate. I was like, oh no, I'm prepared for the cookout. I hope I don't puke. It was too good.
No.
It was too good. Here's our next question from Amber and Dan's Carnivore Life. What's y'all's favorite meat to cook? I'm going to be very fast. Steak. There you go. Next. Damon.
Steak.
What's your favorite meat, Russ?
Oh, yeah, I mean beef. Yeah, I would have to say beef, but I do rotate lamb and salmon in there. That's my rotation: beef, lamb, and salmon.
Nice.
Little bits of chicken and other kinds of fish, but it's my rotation.
Got to go with the ribeye for me.
Awesome.
Always the ribeye.
I love the ribeye, but he said salmon, and that sounded really good. Okay, Woodster 72. I just pulled up a question. I lost my question. I pulled up a question. Here we go. This was the next one in the list. Woodster 72. How long have you all been carnivore, and what has been your favorite change since starting carnivore? Adam.
I've been carnivore for 6 months, and my favorite change was probably the lack of pain in general with everything. The plantar fasciitis is gone. The arthritis is gone. Just everything in general. The pain is gone. But there's a ton of other benefits, but that's probably the number one thing.
Nice. Awesome. Damon.
I've been carnivore for almost a year, and I would say overall, I'm just liking the lower inflammation, just more energy to do things, and of course, most of all, the weight loss.
Awesome. And Russ, well, you're not a carnivore, but
I'm not a carnivore, but yeah, I'm not a carnivore. I slide. I would say I'm ketovore. I'm carnivore. Maybe 2 days a week. I would say I'm completely carnivore. I have generally one carnivore meal a day. But yeah, the best thing, I don't know about the best thing for me, but the best thing for folks around me is I don't fart anymore. So there you go. I don't have to worry about people passing out around me anymore. So it's really great. That's definitely a good thing. Yeah, it changes your whole gut situation there to the benefit of all the folks around you. There you go. There we go. We got fart sound effects there, folks. We grilling, baby. We grilling.
Grilling and spilling.
There you go.
I've been on carnivore since March 1st. So I'm entering my 6th month, and y'all don't want to hear about my menstrual cycle again. So I won't, and we don't have any. Why do you ask this question then? Reduce guys. Okay, I'll think of a different thing. No, that we talked about that last night a lot. Okay, so best. Ron, he keeps popping up between bowel movements and menstrual cycles.
Hey, we're number 1 and number 2. I can tell you that.
Number two is sleep. I'm sleeping so much better. I've had terrible sleep for years between being pregnant, nursing, babies, small kids. When you're a mom, you get spidey sense, and every single sound just wakes you up. And sleeping, oh man, I sleep so deeply, and I wake up at like 6 in the morning or 4:30, and I'm like ready to go for the day. And I used to want to wake up early to work early if I was like overloaded with work, and I would get up and want to throw up. So there's a big difference to be able to just be like, oh, I'm awake. Yeah, I just throw up. Why is he? Oh, Russ, you know.
I think he's eating a burrito.
Yeah, that's a good one, Adam. I like that. Yeah. Kettle corn is making fun of me. That's great.
Right.
So I think just doing carnivore just smooths out all of your hormones and makes everything so much better. And also, once you get the crap out of your diet, you can sleep again, and you're like sleeping deeply and peacefully. I mean, as best as I can without having a 7-year-old or 5-year-old waking up in the middle of the night, but still, it's like light years ahead of just years. I mean, let's go back to during COVID. My daughter was very young, and she wouldn't sleep through the night. So I would literally be up almost all night with her, get to sleep at 4 a.m. and wake up a couple hours later and start working. So I'm appreciative of sleep, and I'm appreciative that I can sleep like I did probably when I was a baby. We got another question. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get back to those questions. So Greg says, how much bacon do you guys cook in a week? I think we ordered 2 kilos. So like, what is that? Like 8 pounds of pork belly, grind it up. That's not really bacon because bacon isn't very good here, but the pork belly is good. And we get it grinded up, and maybe like 8 pounds of that a week. And my kids will just eat that all the time.
How do you cook it? Just like
so it's it's like ground beef, but it's like double grinded, and you like roll it up, put some salt on it. It's like chicken nuggets, but way better. And then you just cook it. You just like throw it in the pan with salt. That's all you do because it has a lot of fat in it, and it'll just grill up. So it's like this crispy on the outside, yummy, gooey, bacony thing on the inside.
Nice.
It's so good.
Sounds delicious.
Big recommendation for people doing BBB&E and don't want to get all like, there's so much maybe sugar in bacon. It's hard to find, I think, like, and cheap. I think it's very cheap if you go to your butcher and get it. There you go. 8 pounds is my answer. 8 pounds of bacon. Hey, Damon, what about you?
So I don't eat bacon every week, but usually when I do, probably a pack or 2 out the week. So, and it is hard to find sugar-free bacon. So,
try my idea.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Try it. That sounds good.
Yeah. You can also mix it with like hamburger, like ground beef. And I don't really like ground beef so much anymore, but if you mix it with ground beef, it makes like this yummy, juicy, bacony sort of burger.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm trying that for sure.
Okay, good. Next week, everyone's bringing their nuggets.
Yep.
Nuggets. All right, what about you, Russ? How much bacon?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out. My man D said he's having trouble finding bacon without sugar. I mean, where you shopping for that? Dunkin' Donuts, brother? What you? We can't find bacon without sugar in it, man.
I can
Or
find
other
bacon without sugar.
crap.
It's more of the bacon that's with sugar in the store. So
I got you, man. I think you run around bakeries looking for it. He's like, do you have any
no.
bacon in here? Like, I mean, it's a
Yeah.
bakery. Isn't that where they have the bacon? But then I just take a couple cookies then. I just take a couple cookies then.
No.
But I would say a pound of bacon, maybe every 10 days. I don't eat it all the time either. But when I do make it, I usually do a pound at a time, and I'll divvy it up. You know, I usually cut the bacon in half, like the strips in half, and I'll make them just, a little smaller, and then, throw them in with my scrambled eggs and stuff like that, and divvy it up.
Nice. And last but not least, Adam, what about you?
If we have bacon, it's usually maybe a pound a week. I used to eat
okay.
a lot of bacon, but I don't know why I don't eat that much bacon anymore. It just doesn't sound as appealing.
Sure.
But that trick that you just said about the ground beef, because I don't like ground beef either.
Yeah.
So if I could throw some bacon in it, I might
so
actually eat it.
It's pork belly, and you have to get it grinded up 2 times by your butcher. Oh,
okay. Another
trick. So I got my kids off French fries. I mean, they weren't really on French fries. Never mind. They were just going to go outside. But we get like a big chunk, and it's like $3 for like maybe like 4 pounds of like pork fats. And you cut it up and you fry it, and you put some salt on it, and it's French fries. And again, you don't use any grease. You just throw it in the frying pan. And it's also called chicharron, but we kind of make it look like French fries. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy. I mean, I wish that I knew this and was eating like this when I was a kid. I think it would have solved a lot of problems heading into my teenage years. And we're not going to talk about my menstrual cycle again.
Yeah.
Stay in the room, Russ.
Yeah, there you go. I will. No, you're right about that, though. I talk about that, in the series I did on my site about just childhood. I didn't get this weight problem at 50. I got this weight problem at 8 years old. So
right.
The foods that you grow up eating, the foods you fall in love with, just everything you learn about food, what to eat, when to, all that stuff, it turns into what you do as an adult in many cases, and you learn all the wrong things, and you eat all the wrong foods, and next thing you know, you got a weight problem, and and it's tough to undo that stuff you learn as a kid. So
yeah, exactly.
I totally understand that.
Here. There's me, 10 years old. Look how cute at like 100 pounds and maybe 4 feet tall.
Okay.
That was a lot of French fries. Not my French fries, not my pork French fries. French fries and ketchup.
Right.
I remember one time even lying to my dad. He's like, I'm not going to give you money to go buy French fries. I'm like, I'm going to buy an iced tea. And then I go buy French fries. Like, this is addiction, people.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
Now I will never eat a French fry ever again. Okay. This is Sana. Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto. Question. I know where Alia is, but where does everyone else reside? Also, what's your favorite carnivore or keto meal? I think we might have already answered that second part. So what about the first one? Where are you, Adam? Where are you?
in an outbuilding from my house.
Oh, wow. What state are you in? What state are you in?
I am in Ohio.
That's right.
I thought you were in Phoenix.
Ohio.
That's it.
I'm not homesick. I'm actually here.
Yeah, I wish I was there too. I'll be there in a few weeks.
Nice.
Why did I think you were in Phoenix? That's so weird. Okay, Damon, where are you at?
I'm in Virginia.
Virginia.
Yep.
That's where Nicole's from. Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. And oh yeah, go ahead.
Yep, and of course my favorite carnivore meal is steak. Ribeye. So.
Nice. That's the easy answer.
Yes.
And Mr. Buckeye.
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. And my favorite carnivore meal is steak or lamb, depending. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wonderful. Nice. And she knows where I am. So there you go. I'm in Colombia. And also, my favorite carnivore meal is steak, but I am missing the Midwest. You guys are making me miss the Midwest. I miss Walmart.
I definitely don't miss Walmart. I try to avoid Walmart.
Oh my
Me
God.
too.
Kids' clothes are like $2 at Walmart. It's so cheap. When I go home, I just like load up the suitcase full of Walmart kids' clothes because it's more clothes here for kids are more expensive than in the States. It's really weird. Anyways, my metamorphosis question. My daughter-in-law has PCOS. I want to talk to her about keto or carnivore. Don't want to sound like I'm sticking my nose in their business. Just keep my mouth shut. Thoughts. This question's for me because I know what she's talking about. You should not keep her mouth shut. You should talk to her and tell her. And I'm sure she's not having fun with that. And sugar definitely screws that up and makes it a bigger problem. So there you go. Don't keep your mouth shut. Just don't say what you're doing and say how it's helping you. I think setting a good example and it's sharing your own success stories is the best way to go about any of that. But yeah, you don't want to be like, stop eating sugar. You got to do it in like a tactful way and say your wins. I mean, I guess, anyone else have any thoughts on this matter? On the keeping nose out of people's business or talking about?
Well, I want to speak to both of those things. If you're not familiar with Dr. Ben Bikman, Bikman, you definitely should. And if your daughter-in-law is, serious, which I'm sure she is about the PCOS, he's done wonderful work with women on PCOS, getting them into ketosis and them getting pregnant. If you just do a Google search for Bikman PCOS, you'll probably find 20 different videos of him talking about PCOS and the work that he's done with them. He's a PhD doctor. He's not a medical doctor, but he has studied this for the last 20 years in his lab. And so I would maybe just forget about the diet, just to talk to her about the PCOS and say, hey, here's a guy that's helped so many women with PCOS, see what he says, and don't even talk about the diet. But as a larger thing, this is something that's important to me. I consider myself a ketogenic, evangelist. And everywhere I go, I want to tell people about what the ketogenic lifestyle has done for me, what it's doing for others. And, you have to know the person, of course. I don't know your daughter-in-law. Some people are just, you have to give them their time and their space. But the first thing, to me is, to dispel the myths and let them know it's a wide range. Because when you talk about keto and ketogenic, people automatically jump to, oh, you just eat only meat. And that's just not true. Ketogenic living is much, much wider than that. And then I would focus on what it's doing for you as opposed to telling them what it'll do for them. That's something that I do as well. I don't say, hey, you can fix this. You can fix that acne. No, I just say, hey, I used to have that. This worked for me. But yeah, you should definitely, find ways to make it about yourself and shine the light, and then push them to doctors and other people who can hit them with the science and that kind of stuff. That's my opinion on it.
Great. It's great. Good answer. Anyone else?
Yeah, like how Russ was saying, just lead by example, do your research. I believe Dr. Kiltz talks about some women's health as well. So you can look up Dr. Kiltz. And
sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yep. Oh, you're fine. And also as well, just approach them with, hey, this is how this has worked for me, and not to kind of, just come at them where they'll shut down. Like, hey, you need to do this because this will help. Show by example. Like, this is what's helped me, and this is what's cleared up for me, and then kind of hit the research examples, and that should work. So.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Dr. Elizabeth Bright on YouTube is a female hormone doctor specialist and carnivore. Elizabeth Bright. There you go. Do you want to say anything, Adam?
Well, I guess if she learned about it maybe through a third party and not directly from her,
Oh.
and she doesn't want to like maybe specifically bring that issue up because maybe she shouldn't know. Maybe just talk to her as a, woman to woman and say, hey, I found this really cool doctor or whatever that talks about all kinds of female issues and things like that. And just kind of, go that route and maybe not even touch on that subject and maybe pull up some videos about different things with female health and go that route and just not even touch on the carnivore thing at that point. But that'll at least open up the dialogue.
Great. Okay, let's see here. We can answer this one. There are 3 videos going right now. Which ones are you reading? We're reading all the comments. We have all the comments. They come to the same place. There you go. Traveling Pack. Question, Russ, what is your biggest takeaway from O-Town Keto Conference?
Oh man, just the people. I didn't spend a lot of time in the sessions. That's just kind of not my thing. I have a short attention span, and I wanted to mix and mingle with the people, and that's really what I found myself doing most, and that's what I wanted to do most. So I sat in to Dr. Barry the last few minutes of his, but that was the only thing I actually sat in. The rest of the time I spent just mixing and mingling with all the folks that were there, getting to know them, hear their stories, just connecting with people. It's really cool to be around a lot of people who are, you're just like-minded. You have the same struggles in many cases. You've overcome a lot of the same issues, and you just have that common bond, with people who, who are like-minded. So that was the best part for me. It's just being amongst the folks and the people and just talking to everybody and connecting with people.
Mm-hmm. Great. Who else? Oh, here. Who wants to answer this one first? What's your best carnivore keto YouTube channel advice for someone who wants to start a channel or has just started? Adam.
I would say probably it's called Think Media. I would start there. They have a lot of information about, beginner channels and things like that. And, I got a lot of helpful tips from them. Just maybe start at their channel and implement a few things and then go out from there. Cause it's easy to go into the rabbit hole and watch millions and millions of videos, but really the most important thing is just starting and doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, exactly. Pick up your camera and talk at it. That's
right.
what I
yes.
did. And then you figure out the thumbnails and all the titles and all that stuff later. I was so surprised, like my first video I did, someone, like 2 people commented and a couple people watched, and I was so excited. And that's where it starts. But I think that in the carnivore or ketovore community, we want to help everybody out, and even like small YouTube channels, and we all need to like say our stories because somebody's going to make sense to somebody. Like maybe how I talk, somebody else doesn't like it, but somebody else will like it. So, and then we just need to keep spreading the word. Even I did a video about this, like the reason people think carnivore is crazy is because we've been miseducated for like 100 years, 70 years by the sugar companies. And we've been marketed within an inch of our life that we need to eat just a bunch of crap. And so now there's people who are like, oh, maybe we should eat how humans are supposed to eat. And we're supposed to be eating this, and we're supposed to be eating cows, and we're supposed to be eating fish. And, oh, but that's crazy. So it sounds crazy because we've been told to do something else so bad for so long. So more people sharing your success stories and wins and whatever, non-scale victories, whatever you want to call it, is going to help, because then more and more people are going to see, oh, maybe this isn't actually crazy. Maybe this is like actually normal. Look at how it's helping people. There you go. That's my 5 cents. How about you, Damon?
So I just started my channel actually a couple of weeks ago. So I'm still trying to put some time to decide to figure out what kind of content I want to post. But I would say just reach out to people. Like if you have a friend or know somebody that knows someone that has a studio or something, where you can like start yourself up with a good starter video or something like that, I would say go for it. And, just reach out to people that's in the space, to see if you can, do like some sort of like starter interview to tell your story and get yourself out there, kind of like how I did. And, sort of just go from there and just, kind of map your plan out what you want to talk about and do.
Yeah, exactly. For
sure.
Hey, Russ.
Well, I agree with everything everybody else said. My thing would be is to, like Anna said, just start doing videos and that, and tell your story, your way, your song. Don't try to be like anybody else. For me, I didn't see, a lot of folks out there, exactly like me, with my story and all that. There's a lot of sensationalism. I put out word to people, lots of people, to try to come on, and folks didn't want to have me on. I suspect it's because I, hadn't lost enough weight, or I wasn't, a big enough, amazing story. There's a lot of thirst out there in the YouTube world for that, something to get clicks. They show some great before and after picture, and it makes people click. Well, I still look like the before picture. So, a lot of folks just, didn't want to talk to me. Adam was the first person that ever, put me on or talked to me. And, I wasn't even really trying to tell my story. I just wanted to get these jokes off. I'm like, come and get these jokes, and I did songs and stuff like that. So I would say, focus on what makes you different and unique, and try to, feature that, and, worry about building your channel, reaching out to a bunch of people. That would work for Damon because he's got an amazing story. I mean, the guy's lost like 756 pounds in 2 weeks. So, so everybody loves that story. Oh, this guy lost 200 pounds. But if you haven't got that story yet, and at least for the way it was for me, I didn't have anybody that wanted to talk to me. I hadn't lost enough weight yet. I wasn't an amazing story yet. So I had to start my own channel and do my thing. So that's what I would say.
Nice.
And now we grilling, baby.
We're grilling, baby.
Grilling.
Hey, Russ, you need to make your way over to my channel in September.
Come on, sis. I got you. Whatever you need. We'll make it happen for you. No problem.
I just want to show this Salty Texas Ranger. I'm 95 days on carnivore and shed 50 pounds so far. Yay! There's a sound effect for that somewhere, Adam.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Good job.
90 pounds of brisket he's got out this.
Okay, Tanya says, question, hi from Texas, carnivore 5 weeks, working graveyard shift. Anything about being so tired? My first question is, do you sleep during the day? Like, are you actually sleeping? My second question is, are you taking electrolytes? Because I know on the graveyard shift, it's very hard to sleep during the day. And the times I've done all-nighters, it's like hard to work or sleep because your body's supposed to be sleeping when the sun is down and you're supposed to be awake when the sun is up. So I will have more for you if you can answer those two questions. But what about you guys?
Yeah, I'd say it's usually sleep. Make sure you're getting good sleep. Electrolytes, make sure that you got yourself enough electrolytes. You're not having enough water or you're not having enough fat. Seems to be, the consensus with feeling tired.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Damon?
I would say the same thing. And then when it comes to the electrolytes, this is something I'm trying out too, is try to avoid any electrolytes that's sweetened. Like that has stevia in it, because I noticed that once I started cutting the stevia out within the past couple of days, my weight started going down again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I think the artificial sweetener is a little staller if you do too much of it. So I'm kind of just experimenting with that right now. So just get some plain electrolytes like Keto Chow or something like that, and just everything else to get enough fat and sleep.
Great. And Russ, my dear friend Russ.
Take your ass to bed, Tanya. I know. Look, you're not telling us. Hey, look. Hey, Tanya gets off work. She goes out kicking into the club. Quit dancing on them tables all night, Tanya. That's what you do. Take your ass to bed. I know what you're doing. That's what everybody else.
Oh man,
I know you're not.
I
know you're not dancing on tables.
Not going to stay any longer. Okay, Salty Texas Ranger. No more joint pain, better endurance. No more chronic obstructive sleep apnea. Awesome. That's great. How cool is that?
Love it.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, hang on. That deserves a An applause.
Russ, we're getting better at our sound effects. Russ, this is for you. You are the best, Russ Mitchell.
Thank you, brother. That's one of my horse racing fans. I think that's coming from Facebook. You know,
Nice.
shout out to all my horse. Shout out to my horse people. I've raced horses since the 90s. Oh yeah, I've owned race horses for a lot of years. Facebook, that's all that's on there. So clearly, somebody does not go to my Facebook page. I won't mention their name, but it rhymes with Halia.
It rhymes with. It starts with an A and ends with a Leah.
Yeah, but thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Dustin. I appreciate that, brother.
When I go to Jacksonville, can I go horseback riding?
I don't know. I'm sure there's some place I'm sure there's some place you can go for that. Yeah. I ain't taking you horseback riding. I'm sure somebody. Your husband might take you horseback riding.
Wah, wah. What? Give us a sound effect for that, please.
No shot. No shot.
What do we got? What do we got?
Okay.
There we go.
I think this is, I don't know what this says. MN Snowhawk 1 question. Have you told your doctors about your diet, getting pushback from them? I'm just going to say Mediterranean diet. I don't go to a doctor. I go to a lab and get my blood work done, and then I post about it on YouTube, and I appreciate people's comments. If I did go to a doctor, I did speak to a doctor, actually, my daughter's doctor. I said, what do you think about eating only meat? She's like, well, your body needs carbohydrates. And then I just pointed to my belly and said, I think I'm okay right now. I still got some to spare. And then we laughed. And then she was fine, and we changed the subject. What about you, Russ?
Yes, my doctors are Dr. Chafee, Dr. Berry, and Dr. Hampton. So yes, my doctors know all about what I'm doing. And I would tell anybody and everybody, if you don't have a ketogenic friendly doctor, you need to get one. Unless you have one that's open to it and is open-minded. Don't waste your time trying to convince somebody that thinks they know everything. You know, you can go to Dr. Berry or Dr. Hampton or Dr. Chafee or one of many other doctors. You can get information to take to your doctor if they're open to it, studies, whatever. They can read the books, Lies My Doctors Told Me, by Dr. Berry. And I have a link on a lot of my videos. If you look in the description, Dr. Berry did a video a few years back on finding a ketogenic friendly doctor. So yeah, if you don't have one, find one. That would be my suggestion.
Great. Adam?
I get zero pushback because I don't go to the doctor. I don't get blood work done. I've always been kind of what you would call autodidactic, self-taught with a lot of things, and even with health. So once I found carnivore diet and started it, and how I feel and how amazing I feel, I already know I'm going to get pushback from a typical doctor, and I don't want to go through the process of trying to find a doctor. So, I'm good. Unless I break an arm or, get some major gash or something like that I need to have sewn up, I won't be at the doctor anytime soon.
There you go. And Damon.
So this did happen to me like around back in February. I tried to go to a new doctor that was closer to me, distance-wise, and he looked at me like I was crazy when I told him what I was doing. So I told him about all the weight I lost and all the improvements I had in my health, and he skipped over that and said, I think what you're doing could eventually kill you. So he gave me some Mediterranean diet, paperwork, take home stuff or whatever, and I gave it to my shredder when I got back home. So yeah. And I went back to doing what I was doing, and I paid him no money. And I went back to my old doctor.
Great.
So,
nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm not familiar with that Mediterranean and all that stuff, but a lot of that stuff is ketogenic. Like, I think, I'm not sure, like paleo and these things, they just kind of call it something different. What is Mediterranean? I don't even know what that is.
It's a mix. I still think you can have grains or like some pasta or something, and it's not that good.
Gotcha.
No, I don't think so. Mediterranean. I can't spell.
It's a mix.
Yeah, because
Google will
because
fix it for you.
Yeah. Because again, I mean, keto, like I said, I slide back and forth, I eat tomatoes. The only fruits I really eat with any regularity is tomato and avocado. But I do mix in some vegetables. I season my meat with my ground beef with some onions and peppers. I have little onions and mushroom with my steak. I mean, I mix in, I tomato sauce and some things. I mean, but I'm like 15 carbs a day, or less. I mean, it's crazy to think that, like, because I looked up nutritional facts, for a few other things while I was pondering my Taco Bell run. But most of the meals, just your basic combos, if you get a drink and fries and that, are anywhere between 150 to 200 carbs. That's just one meal, an average meal at one of these restaurants. So, I get less carbs in a week now with my new life than I got in any given one meal in my old life.
Mhm.
It's a big switch. And again, I just, I want to stress to everybody out there, you don't have to go carnivore. You don't have to go all the way. You can, for me as a keto evangelist, just getting somebody to count their carbs is a victory. I mean, just getting somebody to say, man, Russ, because people have done it. They're like, I figured it out. I ate 480 carbs yesterday. To me, they haven't changed their diet. They haven't done anything. But to me, that's a victory. If I can get you to even just know how many carbs you're eating, I win. And then just let the rest kind of work itself out. Because if they're thinking about it, it's only a matter of time, And I've had people tell me that too. It's like, I ordered such and such, but I didn't order the such and such this time because, I don't need the carbs. I'm like, hallelujah. That's for a lot of people what it takes. They've got to wrap their minds around it. So I got on a rant there. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
it's only
great.
a matter of
That's
time before they
awesome.
catch on.
Yeah.
We love your rants. Okay.
Rant
Who is we? Who is we? I don't know.
The royal me. The royal me. Okay, this is the Mediterranean diet per Healthline website. Rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, heart healthy fats. Who knows what that means? The Mediterranean diet is both nutritious and delicious. And it may, I love that, it doesn't say it will,
Keyword.
Yeah, exactly. Help you manage your weight, protect your heart, and prevent diabetes. May.
Oh my gosh.
Well, listen,
yeah, you could say cocaine may improve your weight.
That's like 99% of the internet.
Stop it. Stop it. See, I got all you rabid, listen, you don't have to run through the fields and jump on cows and tackle them and eat them, okay, folks? You don't have to do that like these three. Okay, you don't have to be naked out in the middle of the woods like Dr. Chafee, just eating raw meat. Okay. Listen, you can, do it a different way because I didn't hear anything objectionable in that. It's all about how much. Okay, if you have a little bit of pasta once a week, that's not a big deal. If you like fruit and like a little bit of fruit here and there, I mean, Doc Barry talks about this all the time. You got 100 carbs a day, potentially, depending on your age, your activity level. You got 100 carbs a day to work with to be ketogenic. And again, think about that. If an average meal at a fast food restaurant, where it doesn't pick one, whatever your favorite one is almost 200 carbs, 150, 180, and you're doing that 3 times a day and snacks, your average person is probably getting 500 carbs a day. So if you choose to get your 100 carbs a day with a bowl of oatmeal, you're no different metabolically than somebody who wants to get their 100 carbs a day with something else. It's like listen, I have not been in the community that long, so maybe I'm not as dyed in the wool, or as hardcore as some people. But to me, I just want people to make that migration. And so if you love grains, if you love, corn, chips and salsa, and that's how you want to get your carbs, you can't, to me, that's no different than somebody who wants to have some, some other type of carb. I don't know. You guys can.
I agree with that.
Kick me out of there.
I think you could probably agree with this too, that that stuff's okay as long as somebody can tolerate those things, right?
Absolutely, absolutely,
Like I
absolutely.
know when I eat off carnivore after I've been on it for so long, eating that cake, I mean it literally sets me back for 3 or 4 days, and I feel the arthritis pain coming back on, and the brain fog has come right back, and you
Yeah,
just feel
sure.
like really, really, really bad. So, you can have those sorts of things and still be in ketosis, but some people it just affects them a lot more than others. Some people can handle it and some people can't.
Sure.
Yeah, junk food, fast food, processed food, refined sugar, those are the enemy. If you want to eat, an orange, or if you want to, have some corn chips or some tortillas, I mean, come on, that's just my philosophy. But you got to stay in that carb window, and like Adam said, you got to see how you feel and do what's right for you. But the bigger thing to me is just the ketogenic life in general. That's where I want to push people to, and then let them figure out where they fit in that area, in that range.
Yeah, you gotta look and see where you're at on the spectrum. Like if you haven't broken your system, or chronically eating carbohydrates throughout the years, where you're that metabolically sick, then maybe you can have something probably once a month or something like that. But if you're still trying to repair yourself and hit a goal eventually, like me, Russ, everyone in this channel, then you want to just stay away.
Right.
I mean, I think what'll happen is, if you are like most people between 400 and 600 carbs a day, and you cut that even to 200, you will feel better. I mean, I talk about it. It took me a year to get to ketosis, and I felt better, as it went on, and that enables you to do more. Because if you're, like I said, eating that many carbs and you cut it back to 200, you're going to feel better. Then you're going to feel like, well, man, maybe I can cut it to 150, and I can get to 100. And it's like a snowball effect. At least it was for me. By the time I got to ketosis, I don't know how much weight I lost because I didn't weigh myself, but a lot better, even at 150 or 200 carbs a day than I did, when I was eating the way I used to eat. So again, for some, it's a process.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you're like me and you taste the carbohydrate, the addiction starts again. So it depends on each person. For me, abstinence is better than moderation. So you have to figure out what's for you. Plus, also now, if I just eat off plan, I feel really bad, and like pretty instantly. So I have to stick to it. So it depends on your individual situation and your body. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Bella, question. It's not a question. Just to say that this panel right here makes me so happy. I love the diversity that you all have so much fun too. Thank you. Isn't it so nice that human beings of whatever race, color, or creed can like sit and be normal and love each other? Wow.
Hey, that's easy to do when people ain't with you. See, she's in Colombia. If she was here.
No hablas como así.
Right. See, she just cussed me out. Me out right on the live stream. See, that's what I'm telling you about. She's a nasty woman. She's nasty. Don't let that smile fool you. And you make us happy too. Happy too. We're glad you're enjoying the show. We grill it, baby.
Yeah, buddy. We grill it.
Bella, if you ever want to come on, just shoot one of us an email and we'll make it happen.
Absolutely. We'll get you on. If you guys want to come on, if you have a story, a breakthrough, a milestone, something uplifting, positive to share, we love to hear from you. You don't have to chat in. Send us an email, and we'll do what we can to get folks on the show if you want to come on. If some of you kind of shy, I understand that too. You don't have to, but if you do want to come on and hang out with us for a little bit, you can ask your question in person. You don't have to necessarily chat it in.
Yeah,
you don't have to have a YouTube channel either. As long as you have a cell phone and an email account, you're good.
We love the people. We want the people to pop in and say hey to us. So absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Cindy, I just started my channel in May after months of debating. Still have to really think about what to say and do. You need to say your story. You need to say, your successes, your wins. You were telling us a lot last night in that women's chat, and that's like at least 30 videos right there. You have a lot of stories and how what you've gone through in your life. So turn your camera on, press record, and don't worry about editing so much. That's what I say.
Yep. Yep.
And you're welcome on the channel also.
Absolutely. I forget who it was. They said, I think I can't remember his name, but anyway, he's a preacher and he's got a really popular YouTube channel and he teaches people how to do YouTube and whatnot. And he said, if you're already talking to people about carnivore, which I know you probably are, you're probably nuts just like the rest of us. If you're already doing that, just press record, right? Just act like you're talking to whoever you're talking to, press record, put that video up.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm doing videos in my head all day while I'm working. I'm like, by the time I get to my camera, I forget all about it. So maybe I should just like do the video while I think of it. When you think of something, just start recording.
Right.
What about you, Damon? You just started your channel.
Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, I'm just still putting together like what kind of content I'm going to post. And like how Adam just said, if you're already talking to, friends or family or whoever about, what you're currently doing, just get the phone out, get your camera out, hit record, just take the leap of faith. I literally emailed someone, well, Carrie, a few weeks ago, and he emailed me back about an hour later and we set up an interview. And that led me to meet everyone on this channel. So,
it's true.
So you got to take a chance, and the community, the carnivore community is pretty. It's a great group of people. No one's gonna bite your head off. So, yep, maybe. So, yep.
There you go, and you got to understand. Yeah. Sorry. Also, like people are going to comment, people are going to communicate, and only a small percentage maybe might say something negative, and you can't get worried about that because the 98% of us are with you all the way and want you to succeed.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll definitely have that, and then you can just hide them from the channel if they get way out of line, right?
And Mr. Buckeye, you just started a channel also.
Yeah, it's been a month and a half or so now, I guess. Something like that. I think my first YouTube was the first week or so of July. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And like I said, just be yourself, concentrate on what makes you you, and just do your thing. That's all I would say. Don't try to be like anybody else. Don't try to sound like anybody else. Just everybody's got their own style, their own voice. Sing your song.
Mm-hmm. That's how I found Russ. He started camera, hit record, telling his story. Yeah. He was being himself. He was hilarious, and I was like, I have to reach out to this guy. He definitely's got something special going on, and I want to connect with him. And I guarantee you, if you do that, the same thing's going to happen to you. So just be yourself, just like Russ said, and all will be good.
Nice. This is to Russ. You are in the journey. This is Chad, by the way, who also has a YouTube channel and just had a video that had 21,000 views. And
nice.
How did it go away? The comment left. I don't know what happened. The comment left, but it says to Russ, you are in the journey. That alone is something that someone can relate to. You're in your journey, and somebody's going to relate to that.
Listen, I agree 100%. And that's why I'm doing it. I mean, like I said, it's done wonders for me. I'm at the beginning of it, but people don't understand. I talk about it, but even at the beginning of this broadcast, going to that summit, I couldn't have made it there 3 months ago. Mm-hmm. I just couldn't have. Physically, I couldn't have done it. I do a lot of things I couldn't do 3 months ago. And I agree with that. I think every aspect of the struggle, every aspect of the road, the journey, the path, whatever you want to call it, should be, showcased. But that's just not the way it works in YouTube. Nobody wants to, to see people at the beginning of the journey. Nobody wants to see the before pictures. They want to see the after pictures. They want the amazing story. They want, that's just the nature of it. So I get it. I understand, so again, that's why I just had to do it my way. And so I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that. And I'm good with it. My story's not amazing yet.
You're here with us.
Well, I appreciate
You're the ringleader of this show.
Well, I don't know about all that, but it's a team effort. Trust me, I couldn't do this by myself, and I wouldn't want to. So
it's much better as a team. Dan and Amber's Carnivore Life. I will be live with them 8 p.m. Central. Just do a plug there on Thursday night. Okay, nice. My channel started out doing recipe tutorials on a budget. Some videos are cooking. I think cooking OMAD. Oh, maybe OMAD on a budget. But it's mine and Dan's health and weight loss journey. Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
Russ, your background is my son's favorite dream school.
That's right, baby. The Ohio State University. That's right. Your son, hey, he's got a bright future. That's right. He's already making great choices. So I love it. I love it. Now I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. The OMAD, which for people who understand is 1 meal a day. I've heard people talk about that and wanting to get to that. Why? I don't understand the purpose of that. I want to eat 7 meals a day. Why do I just want to get to 1 meal a day? Can somebody explain that to me?
I will. So when you have extra weight on your body and you eat 1 meal a day, it forces your body to eat your fat and give you energy from your fat reserves. And it lessens the amount of insulin spikes because you're only eating 1 time a day versus every time you put food in your mouth. I'm not a scientist. I've just watched lots of YouTube videos.
Right. I would like to be there because I hate spending time cooking and eating. So I would like to be there for that. But my body says you need at least 2. So I listen to my body.
Yeah, I'm still there. But Damien, you do 1 meal, right?
Yeah, I'm between 1 to 2 meals a day, just depending. Like today I did 2 meals because I worked out earlier this morning and I worked out like an hour before I jumped on the live stream. So yeah, I needed 2 good meals today.
Look, we can go back to the old hits, I only think of food on 2 occasions. That's day and night. Yeah,
day and night.
That's one of the keto hits. That's one of the keto hits. You have to go back and see in the first episode. But I eat 2 meals a day and I snack a little bit. But I do hear people talking about that, and I'm just like, what? Just like the fasting and stuff. So I guess there must be. I wasn't making fun of anybody. If that's what you do, as we talked about, is the big tent. Everything works. But yeah, I eat when I'm hungry and I don't even think about it. I eat when I'm hungry, man. And I'll tell you, I kind of have a routine, but sometimes I get hungry at odd times. I mean, so I just eat when I'm hungry and I don't worry about it. But maybe that's because I'm at the beginning. Maybe down the road, a year or 2, I'll be thinking that way too. But I've often heard people talk about it and I never was sure why. So now I guess if there's some benefit to it, I guess that would be it. I get it.
Yeah, well, and also the extended fast helps with autophagy, which helps with loose skin and things like that. If people are, towards the end or even in the middle, it helps to kind of shrink that stuff up. But I would say don't force it. You need to
Hell
eat.
no,
when
man.
When your body's telling you to eat, you need to eat.
Right. I got
the right things.
Yeah, because listen, that's how I ended up in the drive-thru at Taco Bell. See, because I was hungry. That's that's where it all starts, man. I gotta eat. Just like that fasting. I don't fast, I slow. All right? I'm not no faster. That is starving yourself. That's what that is. I'm not doing that. No. Yeah, I'm not far enough along that. I'm not far enough along that path. Yeah, one day I'll get there, but no, I'm not, ain't no fasting going on here, but I like to eat every day.
Yep.
Me too. Ollie, can you link the people's channels so we can sub? Yes, I will put the channels in there. But also, if you're watching from my channel, everybody in the description, their links are in my description if you're watching from my channel, so you can sub to everybody else's channels.
Yep.
But I will still put them in here. Or Adam, do you want to do that while I'm looking for more questions?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. It's also at the bottom, scrolling along the bottom here.
Yeah.
And it's also in my description as well. So, but I'll go ahead and put them in here.
Okay, great. Woodster72, what's your go-to method game plan for fighting the desire to eat non-carnivore keto food? Can I say my game plan? And then I'll let everybody else talk. Okay. 1, order your food from a butcher. 2, so you don't go to the grocery store. Like order the groceries you need to eat, like the meats you need to eat, and get it delivered to your house. 2, have nothing in your house that will make you go off plan. So like for us, if my kids want like a special treat, we literally have to walk like 4 blocks just to get to the store to buy something. So don't have anything in your house that's going to make it so, oh, that looks good. And for me, that's cheese. So if there's ever cheese in the house, I am eating a bunch of cheese, and I really shouldn't be eating cheese. It's my gateway drug. But anyways, just don't have the stuff in the house and order from a grocery store so you don't have to enter the grocery store. And if you go out, go to it like a grill, someplace where you can order meat. That's my solution. What about you, Damon?
Yeah, just about the same thing. Keep it out of your home. If it's in there, you're going to be tempted to go eat it. Like with me, before I went on keto and carnivore, I ate my carb cravings mostly kicked in the evening and night. So I didn't sleep well at all. So, keep it out of your home, and, basically try to plan your meals in advance as well. Try to get some, meal prepping done. So if you do have a craving or you want to eat something and it's already prepared, so you can just warm it up. So that'd be my plan to go on.
Great. Russ, what's your game plan?
Well, same as I told Tanya, take your ass to bed. Go to bed. If you're hungry, if you want that, just take a nap. If you feel like you want to, just lay down. Just go lay down. When you wake up, you probably won't want it no more. That's what happened to me. I was out at 1 o'clock in the morning. I ended up in the Taco Bell drive-thru. You see, if I took my ass to bed, I wouldn't have been there. You see what I'm saying? So, but no, for me, again, this is just, listen, folks. I'm the world's foremost expert on my opinion. No one knows more about my opinion than me. And I'm just going to tell you my opinion and the way that I see it. Now, I don't know exactly what, you're talking about when you say, I don't know if you're talking about a Snickers bar or if you're talking about a bowl of oatmeal, or I don't exactly know, but it doesn't really matter for what I'm about to say, in my opinion. If you look at my videos and stuff, I give myself license to eat whatever the hell I want. Okay, I'm grown. I'm a grown ass man. Nobody's going to tell me what I can eat, what I can't. And I give myself, it's the 90-10 principle. I know maybe you didn't see the beginning of the show. On the way home from the ketogenic summit, I had a sweet tea and a burrito. Okay. So I'm just saying, give yourself some license. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent, now, and you have to know yourself as well. Now, if you're the type of person that if I have, 1 cookie, I'm going to, go, berserk and take it, go to, 10 cookies, whatever. You have to know yourself. But I don't have that problem. I'm a creature of habit and routine. And I've spent the last year of my life developing a whole new habits and whole new routines for myself. So I can have that burrito and sweet tea. And I've been, I was going to say carnivore, but no, since then, I've not had anything even close to objectionable. That was, Saturday night. Today is Tuesday, and I've had nothing but, hardcore ketovore since then. I can do that, and I've given myself license to do that. So I would look at, I'd have to know more specifically about your situation, but don't beat yourself up about it, man. If you want to have a little something, have a little something. What's your overarching, theme? Is this just a diet, or is this a life change for you? For me, it's a life change. And part of my life is, I'm going to have some things here and there. And that works for me. And I've had amazing results doing that. And I'm going to do it the rest of my life. So that's my answer.
Cool. Hey,
Cool.
and Adam.
I would say it probably starts in your mind first. That would be the biggest thing is deciding that you are not going to do it to start with. And I would say decide first, whether you want to do carnivore or not.
Mm-hmm.
Once you made that decision, if you're having urges, maybe have a snack of some bacon or something like that. Or like Russ said, just go to bed. A lot of times we make poor decisions when we're tired, like ordering, 15 different things on Amazon because they look cool, at 2:00 in the morning. So yeah.
And listen, you can't listen to him. You can't listen to him. This guy had kettle corn last week and birthday cake the week before that. So he doesn't know what he's talking about.
You got it.
Hey,
you got it.
Hey, listen. Hey, and he had 2 pieces of birthday cake, which means he probably had 4.
Right.
2 this way and 2 this way.
Yeah, 2 and 2. No. Yep.
All right. So my metamorphosis. I'm sharing how carnivore rid me of anxiety and changed my life. Also, how I'm trying different things to gain muscle because I'm 5'9" and weigh 119 pounds. Okay, yeah, exactly. Everybody's story is different. Some people need to lose weight. Some people need to put on like healthy weight, and makes sense. Go check out her channel. That's Carrie, my metamorphosis. I just wanted to give her a little shout out.
Listen, I know how to put on some weight. I was on the Eatovore program before I got on this. Eatovore. That's what I was on. Listen, you will gain weight, I promise, and it's easy to stay on it. You'll be all right.
Tanya says she wished she was dancing on tables. Walmart stocker dancing in the aisle.
There you go.
See, I knew you were dancing somewhere. I could just tell. I could feel that. I can feel that coming through the screen, Tanya. Okay. All right. I could tell.
Fr Humphrey question. I worry that I'm not eating enough, but I'm just not hungry. What is enough? How about Adam?
Well, I would say if you're not hungry, then you probably are eating the right amount, unless you have like headaches or some other side effect from what you think is not eating enough. But therefore, I went through probably a period of at least 3 weeks where I wasn't really eating that much at all. And I wasn't having headaches and fat was wasting away and I felt fine. So.
Nice. Damon.
I would say the same thing. If you've been consistent with your plan and you're not really hungry and no other elements are going on, I would consider you just fine.
Same. Nothing to add. Don't eat if you're not hungry. Sometimes I never feel hungry, and so I'll start getting a headache, and then I'll let that headache go a little bit, and maybe I'll try some electrolytes, and if I still have it, I'll eat. Because I'm still learning, I guess, my hunger signals. I was even like, I wonder if like stomach hunger is not like even a real thing, because I don't ever feel hungry, and I'll eat if I have a headache. Not all the time, but that's happened a lot recently. So
what would you call it? Head hunger or what?
I don't know. It's just really weird. And if I wait till I'm actually like stomach hungry, then I'm hangry. So you have to like retrain your body and your mind with regards to food. What about you, Mr. Russ?
Yeah, if you're worried about not eating enough, you got high quality problems, brother. That's all I got to say, man. You got a great life, and if you feel like you need to eat more, eat till you pass out. I don't know what to tell you, man. Just listen to your body, and if you feel like you need to eat some more, eat some more. Listen, I used to eat when I wasn't really that hungry all the time. That's how I got to be 500 pounds. So, I'm gonna tell you.
That's a good point. Don't eat when you're not hungry. There you go.
Right. Yep, for sure.
All right, so we're gonna need a sound effect after I read this.
Uh-oh.
Matthew Tremblay started keto in August 2021, lost 100 pounds, switched to carnivore in October 2022, and rid of back pain from a fall that happened 20 years ago. Awesome. Now, awesome. I think it's 107 days cigarette free. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
Congrats.
That's awesome.
All right.
He's grilling, baby.
Yeah.
Jason, why is it important to take electrolytes? Who wants to do that one?
I've never taken electrolyte, and I've never taken one. Everybody's different. I have to drink water. That's my biggest thing. I don't do that enough. Even though I talk about it every week, I still don't do it enough. So, but for some people, yeah, those minerals and things are important to them. So,
I'm going to say sometimes, like I said, I feel headachy. I'll take some salt and potassium. If I'm not feeling lazy, I'll go to the kitchen and do it and take some and see how I feel. At the beginning, your legs can feel like maybe crampy, and that's like you need some electrolytes to resolve that. But when, like me, I lost like 20 pounds of water weight really, really fast. And with the water weight, your electrolytes are going to just like shoot out in the pee. So you need to replace them. That's why you need to take electrolytes. There you go.
Yep. I would agree. I mean, it's I'm still not completely sold on the electrolyte thing, especially if you're eating nutrient dense food. Dr. Chafee doesn't take electrolytes, and he just eats meat and seasons it with salt and drinks water. So I'm not completely sold on it, but I have noticed some benefit, like if I'm cramping and I take magnesium or potassium, it seems to help. But honestly, I think it's more related to the water intake. So I think I'm not drinking enough water. And then when I get that water, it helps with that. I honestly think that's what it is, because I'm not completely sold on the electrolytes. But in the beginning, it probably is important because you're losing so much water.
All right. Damon.
Yeah, I would agree with the same. If you're doing any type of low carb, ketogenic, carnivore diet, your body's not holding on to those, essential minerals as much as you were when you're eating a lot of carbohydrates. So I was just kind of to see how you feel. And if you're doing like a lot of working out and sweating, then just flushing out your electrolytes even more. So I'll kind of just give and take and, get some electrolytes if you need it. If you're good with just your diet, then just stick with that.
Okay, cool. So this next one might require Alia's sound effect. Salty Texas Ranger. My VA doc had an aneurysm over my cholesterol last week, wanted me on a statin, wanted me to eat chicken and lean pork, and told me that I was going to have a heart attack or a stroke. Wow, that guy is?
Okay, scurvy dog.
Which one did you want?
The beep.
The sensor. There we go.
That's what I said about your doctor. Get a new doctor.
That's right. That's right.
Doctor.
I need some electrolytes. Sorry.
Some people are leaving. We're going on an hour and 43 minutes.
Yeah, we're about ready. We're about ready to.
Yeah. Oh man, there's so many comments and everyone's so awesome.
Yes. Well,
I'm just seeing.
Do we have our next episode lined up? I'm not sure.
Let's line it up. Oh, you said August 15th. Sure. Why not? August 15th, everybody?
Let the people know where we're going to be. Check our live. If you're subscribed to our channel, of course, check our live tabs, and it'll tell you when the next episode of the Cookout is, but I think it is on the 15th of August.
It is.
So,
yep. Is that what you said in the email? 15 August?
Tuesday? Is that the 15th?
Yes, next Tuesday.
Yes. Yep. There you go.
We got a high
I'm
IQ
old
bunch here.
fashioned. I have a calendar on my wall.
Yes, there you go.
Before we go, we have you gonna do more chats here, or
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Yeah. Read all the super chats there.
Everyone is super who's chatting. Thank you so much, everybody.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
But did you want to say something? By the way, September 16th is my 40th birthday, and I don't know if I'm supposed to mention anything, but there's going to be a big party. Right, Adam?
Nice.
We're
Yes,
having a big party
absolutely.
on September 16th.
Yep.
Are we making more of an announcement about my birthday party? You're going to be there.
Sure.
Everybody's going to be there with Carrie on my birthday. Can we say anything else?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay. Just be prepared.
Right.
40, the big 40.
September 16th, right?
Bring the birthday cake. No, I'm just joking. Don't bring the birthday cake.
Off camera.
Yep.
Off camera?
Right.
No, I'm not. I want to enjoy my birthday.
No jokes there. No jokes there.
I'm just going through. Let's see.
You're about to have 3 people on the cast here for a little bit there. Let's wrap it up.
Says she's going to come onto the. There we go. Onto our live. You are welcome to come on.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Let's
go.
see. Bring the birthday steak. Yes. Bring the birthday steak. Bring the birthday.
I like
steak.
that.
Oh, Santa's going to be 40 this year also. Nice.
That's awesome.
And oh wait, isn't your birthday? When's your birthday? It's September 23rd or 29th, Adam?
29th.
29th.
Yeah.
And then Carrie's is like the 3rd. So this is like a September birthday. So our parents were cold that winter.
Right. For sure. Yeah.
Adam, how young are you?
I was born in North Dakota. So yeah, you're right.
Oh, I mean, I was born in Chicago.
There you go.
Chicago's the worst winters.
And Carrie lives in Wisconsin, so he might have been born up there too.
Yeah, exactly. All right. What else do we want to say? Subscribe to all these guys. Here. Oh, this is like so hard. Here. Make sure you subscribe to everybody.
Right.
And Tanya, she says she's on the 6th. Awesome. Yes, nice. Happy birthday! Happy September birthday. Wait.
Carnivore Kip says, "What's up, peeps? How you doing, Kip?"
Hey, Kip, we're just about to end the live stream, but we're so happy.
Smoke Daddy. Hey, look, hey, my man, Smoke Daddy, what's up? And listen, that dude could put a pair of flip flops in the smoker, and I'd probably take a bite of it. I'm telling you. You smoking flip flops, Kip? Holla at me.
Keto flip flops.
Bella, there's going to be a stream like, I'm not lying, no other. It is going to be world record breaking stream for my 40th birthday, and it was my idea. Yep. It was my idea. And more to come. Put it on your calendar. Save the date. Everyone's going to be a part of it. There you go. Happy birthday to me.
Absolutely.
No birthday cake. Okay, what else we got before we head on out?
We got a couple of videos that we want to share real quick.
Oh, yeah.
From Russ's travels over the weekend.
Yay.
So our tagline for this stream is "We Grillin', baby." So Russ had a couple folks join in the fun. So if anybody knows who Rachel Stauffer is from Two Crazy Ketos, here's a little clip of her.
Hit him with the re-grillin', baby.
We grillin', baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice, Russ.
My girl, that's my girl. Shout out to Rachel. She is a beautiful, beautiful soul. We're gonna be doing some things, so you'll see me and Rachel around on you see us out in these YouTube streets.
Right. We got one more for you, everybody.
You know, we grillin', but hit him one time with the re-grillin', Doc. We grillin'. That's right. We grillin', baby.
We grillin'.
That is my man.
I love it.
Prophet
Nice.
Barry. The
I love
Prophet Barry. Yep. It's my guy.
All right, guys.
All right. So Russ, what you gotta say?
Just hit me up, Homesick Buckeye. We laugh and joke and we have a lot of fun, but your health is serious. All of us have seen great results from the ketogenic lifestyle, and we encourage you, if you're on that road, keep rocking. If you're not on that road, find a ketogenic doctor, a friendly doctor, and try to get on the road to better health.
Yeah, buddy. I'm carnivore today. You can check me out there. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that has stuck with us and watched this whole time. Anybody who's popped in and popped out, I want to say thanks to JT and Nicole for stopping by the Cookout and having a little fun with us, and letting everybody get to know them a little bit better. And just keep rocking, keep grilling.
Keep grilling. And what about you, Damon?
Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight on our live stream. come check us out next week on the 15th, and check out my channel at Carnivore Damon, and stay tuned for some content. And thank you all again.
Yeah, thanks everybody for sticking around, and hope to see you next week and more. Bring your friends and family, and if you want to come onto the live stream, shoot Adam, Russ, or myself or Damon an email, and we will arrange that. There you go. We grilling, baby.
We grilling, baby.
We grilling.
Bye, everybody.